Good morning. Good morning. It is time for your productivity push of the day. Thanks for joining me live for another broadcast of your productivity push. It's been a while since I've jumped in for your morning push. Happy Friday to many of you guys that are off. Those of you guys that's in in your transportation mode of going to work. Good morning, Thomas 1968. Thank you for joining us live for your productivity push of the day. I am Bree Callis, your Chief Productivity Strategist, and I teach you how to create environments that inspire you, they sustain you, and they nurture you by cutting through the clutter, you guys, creating the balance you desire, and also gaining more clarity in the process. So do me a favor, if you guys have not shared this out, swipe and share, and we're going to jump in and talk about the one thing that is causing so much chaos in your life and how you can finally move from a state of chaos to finally a space of clarity. Super excited. Yesterday we launched our Clarity Circle for this very reason. So many of you all have been putting out requests. You need help. You're overwhelmed. You cannot stick to your schedules. You really don't know how to get things realigned. Hey, Itika, thanks for joining, love. I have been missing your coffee and cash alive. I'm finally getting back to the flow of morning scopes, so I will be catching that live a couple of mornings throughout the week. Thanks for sharing this out, Brad. Appreciate you. You guys, do me a favor, swipe and share if you have not shared this out, and let's talk about the one thing that is causing you to stay in a state of chaos rather than a space of clarity. It's that one thing. One thing, when you begin to simplify your schedule, you begin to simplify your life. Hey, Sharon, good morning, love. Thanks for jumping in by doing this one thing. And if you guys can put one in the comment, I'm going to let you know what that one thing is and how we can expand that and how you can finally begin to take care of that. The date night diva. Ooh, date night, girl. We love date nights. How you doing, love? Thanks for jumping in live. Good morning, Facebook family. Thank you guys for jumping in for your productivity push of the day. So the one thing that you guys are refusing to do is by saying no. Again, when you begin to simplify your schedule, you simplify your life. Hey, Keisha, thanks for jumping in. Hey, PB Miller, thank you guys. Tap, tap, tap on the screen. It lets me know that we're still live and you guys are appreciating the information that's being shared today. Hey, Elder K, thanks for joining. Naturally, Nora, good morning. We're talking about the power of no. Power of no can be so beneficial. A lot of times, and I'm going to share a quote because I love this quote by Marie Forleo, you guys. When you know what's important, it's a lot easier to ignore what's not, you guys. It's impossible for us to think that we can do every single thing, that we can be all to everyone, rather than trying to fit everything into your schedule, rather than trying to be Captain Save 'em for everyone in your space, in your life. Once you begin to do that and decrease those number of commitments, a number of responsibilities, you finally move from that space of chaos that you've been walking in for so long. You can't even identify a space of clarity, you guys. No is one of those most important, powerful words that we can add to our vocabulary, especially if you want to maximize your productivity. Not just maximizing your productivity, but gaining more clarity in the process. If we continue to say yes to everything, you're going to be finding that you're living to other people's agendas rather than your own. And sometimes as women, if you guys can relate, put me in the comment. Sometimes our lives has been so wrapped around our children's agendas, our loved ones' agendas, our spouse's agenda, that we find that we lose ourselves in the process. We're doing everything to everyone else's liking. We can't even identify the things that we like anymore because we have made everyone's agenda our agenda. So Itika says she can absolutely relate to that, you guys. So saying no to all the things that are not aligned with your true priorities, saying no to distractions, saying no to negative people, saying no to other people's agendas will finally help you. Again, you're going to see, number one, your productivity levels are going to increase, especially even on a Friday, you guys, even on a Friday. So, whenever we do the productivity push of the day, I always like to leave you with a challenge. So there's a couple of things that I want you to work on saying no to today, even on a Friday. I know we like to be a little bit more relaxed because the weekend is upon us, but we can still make Friday a very productive day, you guys. Remember, keeping no at the forefront of your time and your space, especially the weekend. Again, other people's agendas creep into our space, right? Hey, Glory, thanks for jumping in, love. So here's my challenge for you today for the productivity push. Number one, I want you to make a list of things that you're going to say no to. So no to some of these activities. That's going to slow you down. Good morning, lovely. It's going to help. It's going to prevent you from making progress, you guys. Making progress. Here's another one. Now, I know social media tends to be a little bit slow on the weekends. It's usually during the week when we're supposed to be working and we're supposed to be getting things done. We spend a lot of time on social media. But let's think about one of the things that you can say no to today and even towards as the weekend comes upon us, you guys. Which social medias will you not visit? So you can reduce those distractions in your day and you can start to get a little bit more things done. Which TV shows are you not going to watch? Remember, we're saying no to the distractions in our lives, saying no to the negative people, and we're saying no to other people's agendas. Good morning, Elaine. Thanks for jumping in, you guys. If you're just jumping in, we're going over that one thing that's keeping you in a space of chaos rather than a space of clarity, and that's the power of no. I'm giving you guys your walking challenge for the day, making a list of things that you can say no to, what type of activities that's preventing you from the progress that you want to make in your business. A lot of workingpreneurs are out there, so the weekend is their most productive time. So what type of social media sites that you're going to say no to this weekend? What type of TV shows are you going to say no to? Hey, Naturally Nora, thanks for jumping in, love. Which meetings are you not going to attend today? Because sometimes, let's be real, you guys, sometimes meetings are just meetings about the next meeting. It's really not a meeting to get things done. So if you know it's going to be one of those repetitive meetings, that's probably one that you can skip out on today and say no to, you guys. Which foods will you not eat or say no to this weekend? Because a lot of times what we're putting in is causing us to be very sluggish, very fatigued, and when we become a little bit more conscious of what we're putting in our body and we want to maximize the productivity and our progress this weekend, there could be a couple of foods that we can say no to, like those sugary donuts that we tend to pick up before Sunday, before going to church. A meeting about the meeting. Yes, a meeting about the meeting about the meeting. Absolutely. Yes, Itika, you already know it, especially if you work any form of corporate in corporate America. There's a lot of types of those meetings, you guys, and even in your own business, because you've been in the habit of that space, you find that you're having meetings about the meeting about the meeting. So if it's something that you can go ahead and cut from the schedule today, it's going to prove to be beneficial. And here's one last challenge, and something I want you to say no to, you guys. Which disempowering thoughts are you going to say no to? A lot of times we have made other people's agenda our own agenda. We can't even focus on our own thoughts, our own dream. We cannot move into a space of clarity. That is why I'm so excited that we officially launched the Clarity Circle on yesterday, you guys. You can get more information about that at bit.ly/the Clarity Circle, but I'll be sharing more to come all month long. For those of you guys that already was previously in our Pearls and Purpose community, I did gift that to you for 1 full month for you guys to experience the change and the shift and the growth that you'll gain from being a part of that community. Hey, T, so crazy. Welcome, 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 you guys. Well, we're wrapping up. Remember the power of no. It's all about simplifying your schedule so you can simplify your no. Simplify your life by saying no. So we left you with a few challenges. If you're just jumping in, you can always catch the replay. Remember, you can still swipe and share. Tap on the screen so we can get hello from El Paso. Hey, lovely. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, we want to welcome you to our community. We jump in the morning for your productivity push of the day. quick scopes, and we sometimes come out throughout the day. I don't have a schedule yet, you guys. I'm just getting back in the flow of being consistent with my live broadcast. But during the week, in the evening times, I usually share this space with my husband. He has started his Saving Our Sons movement, so I'm so excited to help support him in that. Inspired by Delicious. Well, as always, you guys, I appreciate a few minutes of your time. I want you to go out and have another productive day. Remember the power of no. Thanks for joining me live.